What's going on, everybody? I'm your host, El Grande Gato. Keep pounding. Keep pounding. One quick question before we get started. It's one of my favorite questions. Only answer, only one answer, all right? Do you let a cat out of bed like I let a cat out of bed? Yes? No? Maybe sometimes? I mean, do you really let a cat out of bed? Like, I let a cat out of the Panthers so much. When I went to the doctor and got a heartogram, they said it keep pounding. That's how much I love. Check it out. Do not get a blood. Yes? No? Maybe sometimes. Do not get a blood. If you not get a blood, give me a look. I'm doing the orange justice. Give it down. Yes, give it down. Hey, man, thank you guys for tuning in for another episode. Keep pounding _TV. Listen, man, if you like that nice little cool little banner right there, you like that as your profile picture, you can put it on there. Just type in keep pounding _TV or type in keep pounding and go to your little Facebook profile, edit your main picture, and you can have that on there too. Thank you guys for supporting me. Thank you for supporting the group. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, keep pounding _TV, Instagram, subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us here on Facebook. Join the group. Join the baddest Carolina Panther fan group on Facebook, Keep _TV. Also listen to the new podcast on BeanPod, all right? So today, we're going to take our time a little bit. We're going to take it slow. The question I got to ask you today is, how important is this draft this year? I know the answer. You should know the answer as well. Let me give y'all a little bit of history before I actually, to kind of put things in perspective. The last time we had this kind of draft where this many players that are expected to be big name plug-and-play players. When I mean by plug-and-play, I mean day one players. They can be starters, pro bowlers, yada, yada, yada. The last time we had that big of a draft was 2011. And we all know what happened in 2011. Carolina Panthers took who? Who? That's right, we took Cam Newton, all right? So let me read you some of the names from the 2002 draft, and then we're going to jump into the 2011 draft. I'm trying to put things in perspective to show you how big this draft is. So in 2002, second pick, first round, we took Julius Pepper. Dwight Freeney went at the 11th pick. Albert Hainsworth went at the 15th pick. Ed Reed went at the 24th pick. Big name players all in the first round. Check this out, 2011. The last time we had a draft this big was 2011. J.J. Watt, Richard Sherman, Cam Newton, Von Miller, Marcel Darius, Patrick Peterson, Julio Jones, Colin Kaepernick, Randall Cobb, Ryan Kerrigan. Man, it's crazy. So this is why this is so important. Check this out. Out of all the people that were drafted in 2011, 23 players made the Pro Bowl in their first year. Okay? They made at least one Pro Bowl. So that's the reason why this is so important, because I feel like the level of talent that they have from defensive line, of course defensive line is the cream of the crop, but the level from defensive line all the way to running backs, to quarterbacks, to wide receivers is off the chart. It's going to be like the 2011 draft, and we got to get it right, okay? We got to get it right. If not, we're going to be one of these guys scratching our head 10, 9, 6, 7 years from now saying, I wish we could have a do-over. So to put things in perspective, I want to give you guys a couple scenarios. Now, I got a guest coming on later on during the week, Joshua Outland from the Aussie Ride, Keep Pounding Worldwide, so I don't want to get into too much. We're just going to talk about the first round, okay? I'm going to give you 6 possible outcomes on what can happen in this year's first round. And then I'm going to talk about what are we going to do in free agency, okay? There's a couple options we got in free agency realistically, all right? So let's start with option number 1. In a perfect world right now, I believe that we'll go after Colin Farrell. 6'4", 264 pounds. He's the perfect fit for us, okay? Personally, Montez Sweat, I'm not knocking the guy. Yes, that speed looks real good, but there's questions about him being in the trenches, being able to handle physicality. He's not big enough. Colin Farrell's 264, 6'4". He has proven playing in the ACC, going up against the big names like Alabama, that he can hunker down, play inside the run, defend the run, and get a good pass rush. He didn't run the 40, but he did bench press 25 reps of 225 at the combine. And also, so if personally, if I'm the GM, if I'm a Hurney, if I'm Taper, I'm getting Colin Farrell first. No knock against Sweat. I personally don't think Sweat's going to be there. But if he is there, I will get Colin Farrell, okay? So, option 2. If Farrell's gone, no brainer, right? We get Sweat. If Farrell's gone, but Sweat is there, we can get Sweat. Like I said, he got some kind of, I don't think he's not necessarily big enough, man. Maybe they put on a good 20, 25 pounds, bulk him up to 285. People forget Julius Pepper was 295, okay? Pep was 295. He's 260 right here. And it shows in his bench press at the NFL Combine. He only had 21 reps, okay, which was in the lower part of his class. He has a 36-inch vertical. He's an absolute speed freak. He's athletic freak. He has the ability to do that. Like I said, the only issue would be him playing in there, with them big tackles, 330, put some weight on him. If we were going to get him, like I said, and for those who don't know, the Carolina Panthers are flirting with the opportunity of running a 3-4 defense. And it won't be their main defense. I thought it was their main defense. It'll kind of be like a sub-package, you know what I mean? Specialty plays, you know what I mean? They'll go into like a 3-4 when they're trying to defend, certain routes and stuff like that. It won't be an every down kind of situation, but this would be good for him to play stand-up linebacker in. Like I already heard, 4'4", 260, 6'6", 21 reps of bench press, 36-inch vertical. My man is a freak. I honestly think he helped himself out. He'll probably be gone within the first 10 picks. But if he's not gone, if he is gone, then we get Colin Farrell. If he is not gone, we should get him automatically. Now, option number 3. You say, hey, Big Cat. Yeah, what's up, man? What happened if Farrell and Montez Sweat is gone? Well, option number 3 is Brian Burns. You may not know this guy. He's from Florida State, 6'5", 249 pounds. You already know the issue with that. 249, you're still underweight. You need to have about 275, 280-ish to play defensive end. So that way you got to be able to run stop as well as get a good pass rush. So Brian Burns, 6'5", 249. He did run a 4.53, which is amazing. He had a 36-inch vertical, similar to Montez Sweat as far as athletic ability. Both of these guys still had the issue with, can they stop the run? Can they stop the run? Can they get in the trenches playing inside? Well, because of that, he's going to have to bulk up. And he's definitely going to have to bulk up at 249. But if Farrell's gone, if Sweat is gone, option number 3 will be Brian Burns. I think that'll be a good pick. All right, and so the last option right here, what happened if Farrell's gone, Brian Burns is gone, and Montez Sweat is gone? Which I don't think will all happen. I'm praying to God it doesn't happen. I'm praying it doesn't happen. But if it is happening, Sweat gone, Burns gone, Farrell gone, this guy's probably gonna be available. And he kind of sliding through the draft right now. And it's not his fault. It's not his fault that he's sliding through the draft. It's due to the fact that these guys have been emerging. Not only have they emerged throughout the last couple of weeks of the college football season, but during the NFL Combine, they've been putting up stats. So Rashad Gary is one of those guys that he not necessarily produced late in the season, you know what I mean? He's one of those guys that he has a motor that clicks on and clicks off. Clicks on, clicks off. But once his motor is clicked on, he can really play. And he's not one of these guys where he's undersized. He actually can play. It's just about keeping that motor going 24/7. So if everybody's gone, Sweat's gone, Burns gone, Farrell's gone, automatically we need to go Rashad Gray. Like I said, I don't think he'll be there, but realistically, that's probably our option. I know you guys don't want to hear that, but Rashad Gary, if everybody else is gone, that's going to be more likely our option. Okay, now, if Gary's gone, one more scenario. This is option 6, and this is the final one. If Rashad Gary's gone, if Montez Sweat is gone, if Brian Burns is gone, and Colin Farrell's gone, which I honestly don't think is going to happen, because that's real rare to see all, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, all 4 of those guys to be gone. I don't think it's happened, but check this out. We got a list of people who we can choose from. So we got Garrett Bradbury, which is the center from NC State, ran a 4.5. I honestly think he's going to fit in perfect for us. I'm hoping we get him, but I hope we don't get him in the first round. Does that make sense? I don't want to draft him right away. He's good, but I know, man, if we can kind of get him at the top of the second round, will be great. But he's probably going to go late in the first. I can see him going late in the first to a team like Minnesota or somebody like that. But my man, he fits in perfect with our scheme, the way we like to get out and pull our guards, the way we like to get Christian McCaffrey out on the edge. We like to do our little bubble screens. We got to have centers and guards to be able to pull and get out there and provide block support. He'll be perfect. He's fast enough on a 4.5, so I hope we get him. So if all those guys are gone, I'm hoping we get Bradbury. Garrett Bradbury probably be our number 1 option. I know you guys don't want to hear that. But like I said, if Gary's gone, if Sweat is gone, if Burns is gone, if Farrell's gone, Garrett Bradbury should be our number one option. Our number two option, check this out. Some people are projecting Greedy Williams to fall. Check that out. What do you think about that? Some people saying Greedy Williams are expected to fall. And if all the top defensive ends are gone, why not? How do you feel about that? Get in the comment section. I want to see what y'all think about that. If Greedy Williams is available, all the top ends are gone, I think he'll prepare nicely with his good old buddy Dante Jackson. We get an elite cornerback. To me, he's going to be the 2018 version of Dante Jackson in 2019. He's that kind of talent, you know what I mean? Special kind of guy. And if you pair him next to Dante Jackson, then you got Bradbury. One of those guys got to defend the slot. So, I think that'll be a good fit. So if all the defensive ends are gone and Bradbury's gone, let's go ahead and grab Greedy Williams. And if Greedy Williams gone, if Bradbury's gone, then here's the more likely option, okay? You heard this guy named John Polite. Now, if you've been following the NFL Combine, my man hasn't really been doing too good, okay? My man got in there. He ran a bad time during the 40, and then all of a sudden he said he had a hamstring issue. So a lot of teams been giving him hell. They said he didn't really interview well, yada, yada, yada. But let me tell you something. And I know all that matters to a certain extent, but I'm going to say this as nice as I can. I don't give a damn about no interview. I don't care about no 40. Let me tell you something. When I played ball, I wasn't necessarily a drill guy. I couldn't go out there and put up the numbers like some people could put up the numbers. But if you put me in the field, you know what I mean? If I study all week, I'm going out there and I'm playing. And this is the kind of guy that he is. He put up 11 sacks last year, okay? Yeah, he got some issues, yada, yada, yada. He ran a 4.8. He ran a 4.8, what is it? 4.8, a 4.89. Kind of slow for his time. But my man went out there and put up sacks. And like, not everybody's a drill person. Not everybody go out there. I call them drill masters. These people that go out here look good on the combine, and then they put them in the game. They're getting their asses washed downfield. Wash up, man. Wash up, man. You know what I mean? So check this out. He's not one of the guys. Yeah, you're taking a risk, but I say if he's there, and Garrett Bradbury's not there, and Greedy Williams not there, then I say go with John Polite. The only exception to that is Christian Wilkes. Okay, Christian Wilkes from Clemson. And I don't necessarily think we need a defensive tackle, man. I honestly don't. A lot of people are saying that KK can't get it done. And, I'm a fan of KK. I love my man KK. If anything, it's probably for Dontario Poe. So, I would say if Garrett Bradbury is not there, Garrett Bradbury is our alternative, Greedy Williams our second alternative, then I say Christian Wilkes, okay? And this is just for the first round. If we can get Christian Wilkes and those guys are gone, I think we're doing pretty good. And he can be the second guy next to KK, because I honestly don't know if Dontario Poe is going to put up the numbers that he's been brought in to put up. Yeah, I would hope he would. I understand bad season happen to everybody, but I don't know. I don't know if he's out of gas. I don't know. I actually wrote, Grill Bill. I asked Grill Bill, what's going on, man? What's going on with my man? So he didn't respond back, but I would like to find out what's going on with him. But if not, Christian Wilkes would be perfect from Clemson. And last but not least, check this out right here. This guy was 2 years ago. He was the top guy coming out. They were saying that he was the top guy coming out of college football, saying he's going to be the top defensive tackle. And this is Ed Oliver. I honestly don't think Ed Oliver is going to fall to us. I think he's going to fall right in front of us. I think the Atlanta Falcons will probably get him, if I'm not mistaken. But Ed Oliver's had a quiet little offseason. You know what I mean? He came out the year before. They were having a big hype about him, saying that he was going to be this, and he's going to be the number one tackle. And let me tell you something. Everything that you're hearing about Ed Oliver is the truth. That boy can play, man. That man can play. That guy's a beast. He's a freak. But I don't think he's going to fall to us. He's going to go to the Atlanta Falcons. I'm pretty sure, because they just let go, what is his name? Jared Grady. They just let go of Jared Grady. So I couldn't see them passing up on him. I couldn't see him passing up. But he's going to be a beast. But if we do get a chance to get at him, we got to take a hard look at him as well. So all in all, what I suggest, if all those guys are gone, I can say Rashad Gray's going to probably be more likely our first round pick. And I know you guys don't want to hear that, but I'm predicting Montez Sweat and Burns and Farrell to be gone. Okay, it is what it is. This class is deep with defensive linemen, and I think people are noticing that. Not just us. We're not the only team that needs defensive ends. So hopefully, we can get a chance to at least get Farrell. I like Farrell, man. I really do, man. I know he's a hometown product, Clemson. I really like the way he plays. He plays on the line real good as far as stopping the run and providing the pass rush. Like I said, Montez Sweat, needs a little more beef on him. Don't get caught up in these numbers, y'all. Go back and watch the tape. There's highlight tapes and stuff on YouTube. Better yet, go on YouTube. If you got this SEC network, go check a replay game. Check a replay game and watch a full game with some of these guys and watch how they play. Or if you got the ACC network, check them out. And you'll see how really good it is. And don't look at a game against like the Citadel or somebody. Watch them play against top talent. That's what I watch. I go on YouTube or I go on like SEC Rewind and I watch them play against top talent. And Colin Farrell sticks out. He's not afraid in the moment. Sweat, he has a bunch of potential. I'm not knocking him. I think he has a very good chance to be a superstar in this league. He got to put on some more weight. They're going to have to make him eat steak and potatoes. But me personally, I would want Farrell. I don't know if Farrell's going to be there. I don't know if Sweat's going to be there. To me, it's going to be between Brian Burns. It's going to be between Rashad Gary. And I think we're going to get Rashad Gary, all right? So with that being said, if we get Rashad Gary, then second round pick, you know, this guy right here, he's named Deontay Thompson at safety. He's the number one safety on the board from Alabama. He was an All-American last year. So we picked 15th in the second round. So I think if we have to trade up to get a safety, it'll be good. Now, mind you this. A lot of people talk crap about, Eric Reed, not Eric. They talk a lot of crap about Eric Reed. I'm sorry, I'm tongue. Let me come down. Woosah. A lot of people talk crap about Eric Reed, okay? They're saying that he's not this, he don't really not get. Eric Reed was the 45th best safety in the league. Out of all the safeties in the league, backup starters, yada, yada, yada. Now, the problem is Rashad Golden was ranked 111th. And that's the guy that's going to be, you know, as of right now, as a starter. So, and I'm not going to do this. I'm going to do this the last pick, all right? And then tomorrow, what we're going to do is we're going to do a full seven-round mock draft. Because I don't want to get too far into this. But so second-round pick coming up. If we get, who did I say? If we get Rashad Gray, then immediately we need to try to get Deontay Thompson. Okay, we got the 15th pick in the second round, so hopefully we get Deontay Thompson, another safety that can come in there. He's an All-American. He's a headhunter. And let me tell you something. If you don't understand the Carolina Panthers defense, go watch tape, please. Please watch the Carolina Panthers defense on tape. We do a lot of blitzing with our safeties. We do a lot of blitzing with our nickels. We do a lot of blitzing with our corners. We have those guys come up making plays on the line of scrimmage, okay? Why? That's what we do. That's just what we do. When we run them zone defense, we have a lot of those guys. So if you can't tackle, you don't need to be on the team, okay? If you're afraid to tackle, you don't need to be on the team. All right, so cornerback just don't sit back and cover receivers all day. So we definitely need somebody like Deontay Thompson, not afraid to come out there and put his nose on your face mask and bury yourself in the dirt, okay? So those are my first two picks. Tomorrow we're going to do a full 7th mock round draft and let you know who I think we're going to get for all 7th round. Here's the thing right here. If this, check this out. If all those defensive ends are gone in the first round, we could do something crazy like get Deontay Thompson. But I prefer this. Like I said, if all those defensive ends are gone in the first round, I prefer us to get Garrett Bradbury. That's a safe pick. Garrett Bradbury is going to be a nice all-pro someday. I don't know if he'll be this year, but he's going to be all-pro. Especially he fits in good with our scheme. Like I said, get Christian McCaffrey out on the edge, pull in, trap, counter. We like to do these little bubble screen reverses. Garrett Bradbury to be perfect. So if all those defensive ends are gone, let's be safe. Let's get Garrett Bradbury playing safe, okay? Now, if Garrett Bradbury is gone and Greedy Williams there, I don't think he'll be there. Like I said, let's get Greedy Williams. If we can get Greedy Williams there and then turn around, come back up in the second round and get another player on offense or another player on defense, I'm cool with that, all right? But like I said, if all those defense ends are gone, I definitely will look for Garrett Bradbury. And if Garrett Bradbury is gone, then to be safe with it, we need to get Christian Wilk. Christian Wilk will fit in real nice. And check this out. If you're looking to find out who the Carolina Panthers are going to sign in the free agency, I'm willing to bet money that Carolina Panthers is going to take a safety this year in free agency, okay? And the two that I have in mind personally are Clinton Dix and Landon Collins. We have $17 million available to us at our disposal during the cap. So if we were going to get somebody in free agency, you know the Carolina Panthers have never really been big on signing a big-name player. But if they are going to get somebody, I honestly can say it's probably going to be Landon Collins or Clinton Dix to add some depth back there. We're trending in a nice direction, y'all. Okay, we got Deontay Jackson. We got Eric Reed. So ownership and Hurney, they understand that, you know, that back end has always been a problem. Let me tell you a quick little story, and I'm going to let y'all go after this, all right? I used to work at a warehouse for a Fortune 500 company. And everybody in there was an NFL fan. We always have our hard hats on, and I always have my Carolina hard hats on. And this one guy said, you know what? You guys are always so good on defense. Y'all front eight is good. Y'all linebacking core is good. Y'all defensive line, that's when we have Pepper. Oh, y'all always good. But we always know how to beat y'all because y'all have a weak secondary. It's time to address that. It's time to address that. The years are getting short for Cam Newton. Like I said, I don't think if Carolina don't win a Super Bowl within the next 5 years, it's going to be time to rebuild. Not only that, Luke Kuechly's getting old. It's tremendous. It speaks to Luke Kuechly's talent that every year he could be in the top 3 far as the best linebacker. But like I said, time is undefeated. Time is undefeated, so we got to definitely bolster our secondary. We definitely got to bolster our defense. We got to make sure we come with it this draft. If we miss out, we're missing out on some guy. Like I said, the 2011 draft. Let me read that name to you again. The 2011 draft, there were names in there like, let me see, Cam Newton, Von Miller, Julio Jones, A.J. Green, Marcel Dareus, Patrick Peterson, Richard Sherman, J.J. Watt. To me, this is this kind of a draft. We got to get it right, Carolina. We got to get it right, baby. No excuses. No excuses, okay? No excuses. We got to get it right, all right? So, personally, if we can get the right guy, like I said, in a perfect world, Colin Farrell's there for us. In a perfect world. In a not-so-perfect world, we get Montez Sweat. And then after that, like I said, probably going to be Rashard Gary. If not, we can go ahead and get Garrett Bradbury. I'm okay with taking the center. And then on top of that, if all our defensive ends are gone, what scares me a little bit is now people are going to be like, well, we really wanted a defensive end, and we didn't want to take a center in the first round. Let's take A.J. Brown. And yes, it's going to be tempting because A.J. Brown balled out last year, and I'm pretty sure DK Metcalf, he's going to be gone in the first, 9-10 picks. So A.J. Brown probably going to slide because of that. It's kind of nerve-wracking because all the defensive ends are gone. Now people are going to be like, well, man, ain't nobody there. Let's just go ahead and get a receiver, and we can get another defensive end in the second round. And just like I said, John Polite from Florida, yeah, he did test bad. Yeah, they said he had a hurt hamstring that he was quote-unquote lying about, and this is all the stuff coming from the NFL draft. You can go online and read about it. But they're saying John Polite was faking injuries and stuff. But if we can get somebody like that with that kind of talent late in the second round, or maybe early third round, and then get A.J. Brown in the first round, I don't know. Maybe that might make a difference, but who knows how it's going to play out. Who knows? Get in the comment section and let me know what you guys think, all right? Tomorrow what we're going to do is we're going to do a full 7-round mock draft, and I'm going to let you guys know for each round who I think will be available and who we're going to pick. And also, we're going to go over a little bit more in-depth in free agency. Like I said, I personally think either Dix, we're going to get him at safety, or we're going to turn around and get Landon Collins. And if we don't get Collins, it'll definitely be somebody like Breland. But I definitely know we're going to try to get a safety. We're going to try to get another veteran safety back there to bolster us up. Like I said, I'm not knocking Rashad. I'm not knocking Rashad Gray. You know what I mean? I'm not knocking him. But his learning curve is a little bit steeper than Dante Jackson. Dante Jackson came out the gate like a bullet. So my man, he's going to have to come with it. So check this out. Let me know. Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Join the baddest Carolina, baddest Carolina Panthers fan group on Facebook. Keep Pounding_TV. Get in the comment section. I like to read your comments after the video to see what we can do better. I like to figure out what you guys thought about what my thoughts. Make sure you follow us on Instagram. Listen to us on BeanPod. If you like the little banner below, keep Pounding_TV. If you want that as your profile picture, just type in, go edit your profile picture. Type in Keep Pounding or type in Carolina Panthers. Go to frame, add a Carolina Panthers frame, and I appreciate that. Much love, and I'm your host, El Grande Gato, the big cat.